Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to my Erebor campaign for Divide and Conquer with the AGO submod. And the first thing I would like to say is a thank you to Awesome Finn Bro, because your name suggestions just went right to my heart. Kiriguanum, Men I Naugrim and Barochlad, or Barochlad. I did enjoy those names. They fit our faction and they fit the theme. And to LSR Teleconta, just keep on going with the name suggestions. I did like this more than your name suggestion here, but keep going. You will get another name suggestion. Just keep on throwing those out there, and you will get one as well. But for these starting settlements, I just enjoyed these dwarven names a lot. So I went with them, basically. It went quite well in the previous episode. We took Men I Naugrim with the board, so that is quite good. And we have created a offensive-defensive frontier against Gundabad here. And the mission for today is to try and take Dane's halls. And also, if you haven't read Nico's stories, feel free to read them because they're quite nice. I do enjoy them a lot. His stories. He makes his own little story about a guy in the campaign here, a guard of the Sons of the Fallen for King Dain himself. So it's an epic story. I suggest that you have a read on that. Okay. We are at an end turn because we're constructing in every location, and our diplomat is waiting for the mission with Rohan because we want a free mission, an extra unit or some extra gold. That is what we want. The plan is to try and take Dane's halls. It remains to be seen though, because the public order thingy is not that great. Well, it's 50% here. It's going to get better and better because we have the brewery here, and also we could get Pipe Hall or even the armory, and then I think we would be safe and we could leave Dane alone, or he could go to the frontier. We could, if we wanted to, send Gloin to Kiriguanum and get King Dain out of there and take an army towards Dane's halls. But let's take a look. How much money will we lose? Quite a lot of cash, but we can make it happen. He can definitely go and be the governor of Kiriguanum or Men I Naugrim, depending on which general here we want to use at the attack of Dane's halls, because the next target should definitely be Dane's halls. It's a valuable settlement, absolutely. And they have pre-builded some things for us as well. How wonderful. Let us indeed end the turn. I'm really enjoying this campaign. I'm really enjoying it. We're not that far into it, but I'm really looking forward to sitting down in my chair recording, and that is exactly the feeling I want to have when I'm recording. I want to look forward to it. I want to be at my work and think, oh, I'm looking forward to after work when I'm going to go home and record, you know? That is exactly what I want. That is when I'm enjoying this the most. Let's take that. We got a mission. You will be rewarded with a military unit. Absolutely. That is what we were waiting for. Go for trade rights. Thank you. How about an alliance as well? Just accept it. Thank you. And move towards Isengard and wait for the mission. Northman archers. I mean, we're gonna use these guys. They're absolutely gonna come in handy. Construction report. Erebor ironmongers. We can now get the dwarven laborers here, which is quite cool. And what should we go for now here? Probably the Master Stonewalker's Hall, actually, to make things even cheaper. I think we should. And I would like to get this one as well, because these two units are going to be nice for us. Because, remember, the replenishment rate is so slow here, so to get the Orocana Clan Hall would be beneficial for us. Anything quick we could get. Nothing. Let's queue up the Stonewalker's Hall then. Butterclad. What do we want to get here? Pig farm would be beneficial. Let's just have a little look here. That's how much money. It's gonna aid us a bit. Let's go for that. And let's get the dwarven laborers here with the spare cash that we have. Let's take a look. Production number 4. Faction announcements. Nothing important there. Lord of Erebor, well, now many Naugrim. And King Thráin biographer. Retrained. Clans of Wenedwaith and Dunlendings are at war with each other. Nothing too strange there. Dale and Gondor allied. Alliance announced. Yes. Okay. The question is now, do we just go for Dane's Hall immediately here? Or do we wait a little while to try and get some more buildings up and going before we take some more damage to our financial situation? I'm really tempted on going for this. They have a big army here though, but we have cavalry here. I think if we went with everything, if we send Gloin to Kiriguanum and took all of these forces with us, these 3 units, King Dain himself, and all of these guys. Gimli, I don't think he's going to be able to sit here. If we can get him out of here, we're going to try that, but I don't think so. Before we march out, we're going to wait 1 extra turn, because I want to get some more money and receive some extra money from the free upkeep guys, because all of these guys will march to the frontier. We're going to need everyone here if we want to go for Dane's Halls, because they have a big army here, so we need to be ready to face off against this army with the bulk champions in it, and we need the Dale cavalry with us as well when we go there. Let's end the turn again. And Nikos also told me that I should get Gloin to go for the watchtower thingy, the watchtower journey in the east. Well, I don't think I'm going to do that, because I think I need Gloin here in the Western Theatre, either as the governor of Erebor, earning us a lot of money, or governing one of the frontier regions to get one of my stronger generals out to the frontier. Kirigathol, Stonewalker's Hall, we can now get the dwarven laborers here as well. And over here we got the Stonewalker's Hall done. And the armory would be nice to get that extra public order here. Could go for the pipe hall as well, or just go for these things to make everything cheaper. Pig farm would be great, I think. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think this one would be nice to get. We don't even have farms here, so it would help a little bit with public order as well. Okay, I think we should try and move here with these guys. We're gonna wait with these guys inside there for 1 more turn, because we need a general in here in order to get the public order up and going. Maybe Gimli will be the guy that goes. I'm not sure yet. Gimli, or who do we get the most benefit from? Oh, look at this army. It's a big army, actually. This is a scary army. They have decent archers here. And the raiders we can bring down with archer fire. But, I mean, their archers are... They outnumber us with archers here. This is going to be a deadly battle if we do take it. We could try and go this way to try and avoid these guys in the open field. I think we would fare a lot better fighting these guys inside of a settlement than outside, since they outnumber us. And these guys are quite decent. They really are. We have a lot of ranged Northman archers, we have a lot of. Did we go out now? I think we should. Let's just go. Send these guys out. We're gonna lose some cash in Erebor because of that, but we're gonna go nonetheless. Do we send the army this path here? We could try and bridge battle. We need siege weapons as well. I would like to get a ballista maker. Start getting those engines of war out and going, because we need them. We could take this path, but then this army might go towards men in Naugrim. If we take this path, battle is going to happen. Can be sure of that. And they even have a decent garrison in here as well, so it's going to be a dangerous path to take, because we don't have the military power just yet to challenge them. These guys would be nice to have with us if we go for Dane's halls, actually. It's going to take us 5 turns to get them, though, which is a lot. And I don't think we can get any mercs. How about here? We can get a lot of mercs here, though. Some cav and some decent melee combatants. Some more archers. That is something we definitely could try and use. The mercs. Let's end the turn again here. We're going to try and prepare as much as we can to take Dane's halls. And we will have a big battle in front of us against that army. It's a nasty army. It's a decent army at this early stage. Some decent archers in there. And some decent melee forces in that Gundabad army. So we need to be a little bit worried, I think, because those guys are quite scary. You will be rewarded with a military unit. We will take that. Trade rights. Thank you. And move towards Dunland. There we go. Northman archers. Well, we need all of the free archers we can get. We're gonna take. There's no question about that. Meninaugrim pig farm has been constructed here. That large army could be hidden in the woods here, or it could have fled back over here. I'm not sure yet. The culture is at 33%. The mines. The thing is, the mines will also aid us in terms of growth here. Not the first tier, but the next tier. 0.5% population growth bonus. Is something we want to try and get as soon as possible, because we want this place to grow, as the 5th Hobbit said. How about this? No, it's not going to aid us. We want to be able to upgrade this one as fast as possible to get those Dragon Slayers. But for now, I just want more money. That's not going to aid us that much. Stonewalker's Hall, I think we would try and go for, and maybe go for the mines afterwards. Go for the cheap one here. We're going for the master one at Erebor. We want to try and get the mining complex here as fast as we can as well, because we want that extra wealth. Over here, Pipe Hall. Yes, get that one, because we want to free up Dane. And this gentleman is going to take up the role of being the governor. Let's take a look and see here. It's at yellow. 0% population growth. Can we get these guys out as well? Yes, we can. 95%, it's enough. He's going to be free upkeep in 2 turns as well. So we're going to save that money. King Dain, stand over here. Take these guys with you as well. I would like more archers. And a cavalry unit, perhaps. We cannot afford it. Take it in the next turn. I'm gonna try and get those privateer cavalry as well. We can leave. We can take Gimli with us if we want to. I think we can leave behind 1 unit of dwarven travelers here, or something. Yes, we're gonna leave behind 1 unit of dwarven travelers here and keep the tax rate at low, because Gimli is gonna be a nice bonus with us if we go for Dane's Hall. So yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna take everyone with us and leave the dwarven travelers behind. Some more dwarven laborers. Path blocked. We're gonna wait for the extra mission again. The more Northman archers we can farm for free, we're gonna take that. Absolutely. There's a lot of things I want to get at Erebor. I want to get the Ballista Maker. I want to get the next tier mines. I want to get more armor upgrades. I want to get the Orocana Clan Hall. I think this one is what I think we should try and get as soon as possible. Because we don't have spearmen, and these guys are defensive. So these guys would be great to get. I think we should try and get the Orocana Clan Hall as soon as this one is done, actually. To get some more troops to be able to be recruited. Diplomat. You're gonna stay there, yeah. You're gonna stay where you are. They still haven't taken Talathang. How about Skarn? I would like to take a look and see if we could find Skarn. I know the settlement of Skarn is somewhere around here. Probably here somewhere. Let's see if the spy can find it. But we're gonna have a nice army ready here. Gimli and Dain is going to march for Dane's halls. It's a much more important settlement. Rakhaburg can wait for later. Dane's halls is the one we want to try and get. Let's take a look before we do anything. Where's my spy? He's over there. Go and take a look inside of these woods here. Couldn't find an army. I have a feeling that there might be an army here lurking around. Go into the settlement for now. If they do pop out of nowhere and attack this settlement, we want to have as big an army as possible. You will go back over there in the next turn. Let's end the turn. I need to take a look at Rakhaburg later. As I've said once again, if you know, I have no idea if you can get to Dragon Slayers at Rakhaburg, but if you can, and if you know, please let me know, because I would like to know. There we go. Okay, I think it is time for these guys to march out. Leave behind these guys. Take this path, and you can actually. Do we get these guys? They're better in melee, but let's take a look. 18 missiles. You know what? Let's let's bring the travelers with us. Okay, so we have an army here, decent army. We have some decent soldiers, some range, 2 really powerful generals with us, some cav. I think this is going to be enough. Let's march forwards, get an extra tower, and spy. Where are you? You're over there. Get over there. Get me some extra vision. In the next turn, we will strike at Dane's halls, and we will try and take it. Pig farm has been completed here. Okay. Kidder Gathol, can you get me anything important? Market. Practice range, axe throwers, minus quarters, armory, market. I want to get this one. I really want to get this one. Get this one queued up. Over here, is there anything really quite cheap we could get? Ironmongers, yeah. Get it. Get the Ironmongers, yeah. Get the Ironmongers. It's a cheap building, and it's gonna provide us with the dwarven laborers, so get that one. If these guys would be free upkeep, I would definitely get them, but since they're not, we're not gonna get them just yet. No, we want the public population growth. We didn't get a mission either, so we're just gonna wait for the next mission. Stand outside of this town here and wait for the next mission. Wait for the extra added gold or the next unit of Northman archers. He's gonna be free upkeep in 1 turn. That is gonna be really great because we're gonna save some money. And good. Well done. Let's end the turn again, and the next turn we're finally going to go for Dane's halls. Ruin is outside of Skarn. I don't like that. I have a feeling that Ruin is gonna be mighty in this campaign, and if we could, I would actually like to try and take Mirairon when we can. Yeah, this army might take it. Let's take a look at the garrison. Not sure. They might... Oh, some mines in here. Have a look over there. Meriron is a region I kind of want to try and get later. Number 4 still in production. Meninaurin Stone Workers Hall. That's how you call it. Okay. We could go immediately for the large pig farm. That is going to get us some even more growth. We don't have a governor in here now, so we're not growing as much here. I think when we have taken Dane's halls, we need to get a decent governor in there, because we want this place to grow. Like Gimli or Dane, one of those guys needs to stay there a couple of turns until we have another governor. Or until we can make this place happy without a governor. Because it's not that important for this place to grow as it is for this one. So as soon as we can get Gloin into Meninaugrim, we're gonna get him in there to get that extra growth. But over here we will queue up the large pig farm. Hopefully that is gonna aid us in terms of growth when we get that done. Pipe hall over here, brilliant. Something for public order would be nice. Armory would be good. Miners' quarters would be great as well. Garrison quarters even, because we have 33% public order here. That would be nice actually. This one. We're gonna wait though. We're not gonna queue that one up just yet, but soon. King Dain. Oh, they have even more Bolg champions. How many of those bloody buggers do they have? They have a lot of those guys. They're deadly. They're really deadly. They have a lot of armies here. They have an army here. Did they lose a battle recently? Because they have been quite hard by the looks of it. Do we take this engagement? Because they might just go out of here as soon as we go for Dane's halls. They have 3 units inside of Dane's halls. How is it looking over here? Framsburg is still standing. I think they might have had a victory here. The Anduin Vale against these guys, because it looks like this army is quite battered. So that might have been the case. Well, no need in waiting. Let's go for Dane's halls. I think if we have a battle here, I think the battleground will be beneficial, because this is a mountainous area, and I think we can use the battle map in our favor if they have a large army. So we're not gonna give a damn about these guys. We're gonna give this a go and attack Dane's halls, and they might just go for us. But if that happens, we're gonna crush them. We're absolutely going to crush them. And Dane's halls, and then to get a governor here. That is the highest priority at the moment. Get this guy over there. And I do wonder, can you actually, let's take a look here. No, okay, you're at low at 40, okay. Get back in there. And this settlement is at 50 without him, so can we get... No, we cannot get another unit. Some more guys to the frontier would be nice to have. But for now, let's end it on. And let's see if Gundabad attacks us here. If they gather their armies and go for me. If they won't do that, we're just going to go into Dane's halls and take it. And in Dane's halls, ideally, culture, of course, is a priority. But also to get the barracks up and going as fast as possible to get those dragon slayers. They didn't do anything. I'm not sure why they're not reacting. They have these tiny armies here. Okay, well then. Don't do anything about it then. Are they? I'm not sure. They might have problems here at Gundabad. Let's take a look at Gundabad. Erlstone, Bursakul, Gundabad and Rakjaberg they own. I think we could try and take Rakkeberg. I think they need to have 3 settlements for the script to pop the last stand army script thing. Let's take a look here. They have quite the deadly army inside here. Okay, I think we can just go for Dane's halls here. We're gonna do exactly that. Master Stonewalker's Hall at Erebor. Wonderful, good. Everything is now a lot cheaper. This one would be great to have instantly, but I think we need to try and get something else. Orokane Clan Hall, I would like to get that one. Get those spears. Baruklad, we're gonna wait a little while before we get anything. We could go for the Ballista Maker here, actually. We could definitely try and go for that. You have started the large pig farm here. Kiriguanum, you haven't started anything yet. Public order is slowly but surely getting up there. It's getting more and more positive here. We can get the axe throwers here. And they're free upkeep. Ideally, we need... I would like to have a unit here as soon as possible. I think maybe to get the... Where's the... Do I have the blacksmith here? No, I don't think so. No? Am I blind? Where is it? Do we need anything to get it? Am I completely... Okay, let's take a look. Blacksmiths. Okay, pig farm is required to get the blacksmith here. I kind of want to... Pig farm we should try and get then, and then the armorer, so that we can get the units here. Queue that one up here. We could actually send this unit to the frontier. I'm gonna do that. And we shall see if we can have this place with only this unit. And then we're gonna instantly move Gloin to Meninaugrim. We could also send the arch unit over to Kirikwanum if it's gonna aid in terms of public order, because I want him over here. I think he's gonna aid a bit in terms of growth, so we need him there. But without further ado, let's go and take Dane's halls. They have 3 units in here. Orc Defenders, 711, and the guy here, Black Shield Warriors, shouldn't be too problematic. Let's go in and let's take Dane's halls. Okay, I wonder if they will have towers here or if they won't have towers. This is a defensive location though. Really quite defensive. We need to go up these places here. It's gonna take some time for us. Get both of the rams up there. And the lads here, the melee front, will follow the archers. We have a lot of archers. That is actually nice that we have that. It's gonna aid us a lot. Gimli, stand over there. Dane, stand over there. And cavalry, you're not gonna be used in this battle yet. I don't think we're gonna use you at all. We're gonna wait with these guys until we get an open plain field battle. Start the battle. Go for the door. I love these dwarven settlements. I really do. Get the other ram up and going there as well, if we might need it. Take a look inside of the settlement. Okay, it's just an opening. We're gonna get all of our archers here and every ranged troop here and just smash them. Try and get as little casualties as possible. Is going to be the plan. Let's get Gimli and Dane up here as well. I think we might send them in to do the melee fighting. Gimli and Dane, since they regain troops. Get the archers up here as well. Get them all up there. And fast forward. It's gonna take a long time before we get up here, I think. Because, yeah. You know what, I'm gonna cut the recording and return to you when we are at the gate. Okay, so we just broken through the gate here, and there wasn't any towers out of nowhere, so that is great. So we have the army ready. We're broken through the gate. We're not gonna use these guys. I think we're gonna use these guys only in the beginning here. They're actually standing quite close to the opening here, so We're just gonna march in with these two guys because they should be able to make swift work out of these guys. Gimli is going to go into melee. Actually, send him in first. And Gimli might come in behind him. And we shall see if we can get him in there and maybe flank and get some axes thrown. Could we even fire from here? Can we get the archers inside? Let's start with the Dwarven Travelers. They can go in. Dane, you will go into melee against these defenders. Oh, the Sons of the Flippin' Fallen, man. So good. Such a great unit. Get in there. Now is the time. You're absolutely right. Now is definitely the time. Gimli. Flank. Flank with your axes. And we shall see if we can get some axes thrown on these black shield warriors, if possible. Dwarven Travelers, go to the flank there. Get another unit of Northman archers in there as well.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Sons of the Fallen are gonna shred these guys. How about if you stand over here, Gimli, and get your axes flying to there against these guys. We're probably gonna get a lot of casualties inflicted on these guys with the throwing axes. Maybe, if we're lucky, even kill the general, but I don't think so. Can we get even closer? Oh, don't risk it. Throw from there. Get those axes thrown. And Travelers, get yourself positioned over here. Take another unit of Northman archers with you. Let's take a look here. Oh, look at that. We're doing a solid amount of damage to them. They're going for us, I think. No, they're just spreading out. They're not doing anything. They're standing still. I'm not sure why. It seems that they're actually ignoring my archers. Get another volley up and going if you can. You, feel free to fire at them as well. There we go. These throwing axes are doing a lot of damage. They're really effective. They're really good. I love throwing axes. They're really good. And we're peppering them with archer fire here as well. Good. And Sons of the Fallen are making swift work out of these guys. So there's nothing to worry about. Pushes himself over there. Archers. Get some volleys up and going. Fast forward, because this is over. We have won this battle. There's no way we're going to lose this, but we want to try and minimize the casualties. That is what we're going to try and do. Fire at will. Get the rest of the archers inside. Oh, okay. We got some axes thrown there. They're not doing, as long as they're not doing anything like this, we're just gonna get all of our archers in here and just end them that way. Gimli, feel free to charge these guys in the back and just annihilate them, to free up a path for my archers to go in here and annihilate these guys from range. Gimli, give these guys a hammering and pop your ability again as well. Let's take a look at this mighty charge from the Axe God of Erebor. Yeah, these guys are not gonna fare well against these guys. They're getting absolutely smashed to bits. They're shaken. I would be shaken too. They're facing off against these decent, or not decent, brutally strong dwarves. Kill as many as you can. Let the others escape. Form up a defensive line here for the archers. And you can run in now if you want to. Let's just pepper them with archer fire. As long as they're not going to do anything, if they're just going to stand like they're doing, we're just going to just empty our quivers on them and just do as much damage with archer fire as possible. So feel free to give these guys a volley. Oh, look at the amount of arrows. Don't underestimate archers. They're really quite good. And we have a lot of them. I mean, these Northman archers really come in handy. They really do. I do like them. They're really doing a lot of good for us. And we're absolutely annihilating them all here with the archer fire. They still have their general left. He's over there. He's bloodied up. See if we can even kill them entirely without going into melee. Would be nice if we could. They're showing their backs to us, so we're absolutely going to take advantage out of this. Go closer. The closer you get, the more arrows will hit, I think. Get as close as you can. And feel free to annihilate this little unit first. We should be able to kill all of these guys. There we go. No, one guy survived. Go for these guys. There we go. We're still missing a lot of shots though. There we go. One guy remaining. He's dead. And finish off the general. These guys are a lot tougher though. Let's see if we can actually kill him. With archer fire, I don't think we will. Generals always tend to have... No, there we go. We did do it. Well done. Good job. We lost 8 guys in this attack. And the losses we took were on the Sons of the Fallen and the Axe God of Erebor. So this was a nice siege. And Dane's Halls is now ours, which is really, really important. Really, really important. Well done, Dane, and well done, Gimli, and well done to our human brother archers of Dale. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And now it remains to be seen what we will do with this place. We could sack it. That would aid us a little bit. But there is a lot of buildings up here. Buildings that we don't want to be destroyed. We want to use some of these. But let's sack it. There we go. Some extra wealth for us. And Brawler's Pits. Get rid of that. Walk Breeder. Destroy it. Everything else we can use. The first order of business here is to get the brewery before we do anything else. And after that, the Stonewalker's Hall will be in queue already. Trade increased. King Dain, liberator of Dane's Halls. Well done, King Dain. I would like to get... We have borders all over here. We need some watchtowers here, I think. You have further range. Can we stand over here? Get a watchtower there. We cannot get any marks. Berserkul is a region we would like to try and get as well. Berserkul, Gundabad, Errolstone, Rakiaburg. I think we can get Rakiaburg without the last stand script popping. And that is something we want to try and do. Go back to Dane's Halls now, Gimli. Rakiaburg should be the next target. And then we should try and like get all of these places at the same turn or something, I'm thinking, to avoid that last stand army. The biggest army will go for Mount Gundabad. And we can have a tiny little army going for Errolstone. They have their factionaire here though. He's really deadly. These guys are powerful, 15 attack, 21 defense, and effective against armor. So they really are a counter to our forces. I think the only thing we need to do actually is take Gundabad, Errolstone, and then they're going to be defeated. Because if we kill their family members at the same turn, the faction leader and the heir, I think they're going to be wiped out. But the first thing we'll try and go for is Rakiaburg though, to get rid of this frontier, the southern frontier with Dane's Halls and Meninaugrim, to make these places safe, basically. That is what we want. I kind of want a unit. We could go for the Dwarven Laborers here. Go for the Dwarven Laborers here. If they can make this place happy without him being inside, I would be most happy about that. Then he could absolutely take up the governorship of Erebor or Kirgathol. I think Erebor, because we're going to earn so much money if he is inside of there. I'm pretty damn sure. Because he's wasted here. We're not earning that much money here. So if we can get Thorin over to Erebor, we're going to do that. We cannot leave this place unguarded though, so go back there. Good. Really good. Dane's Halls is ours, and we have the garrison quarters here. The mines would be nice here. Let's take a look. We need the steelmongers and the miners' quarters to get the barracks here. Miners' union and armorer to get the dragon slayers, because we need the armor barracks in order to get these bloody kings. But this is already a citadel, so we don't need to upgrade this place. We don't need to think about growth at Dane's halls. The things we need to think about is culture, and getting those barracks up and going, and then we have dragon slayers. I would ideally like to have 75% culture before we get the army barracks. So we're gonna probably focus brewery, this one, and then maybe the next one in terms of culture to get this place happy and get the culture up and going faster. That is the plan. We still haven't gotten a mission, right? No, still no mission. Let's end the turn again then. And before we end this episode, there haven't been too much action in this episode. I'm well aware. We have taken Dane's halls though, which is always a good thing. We could, if we wanted to, get Gimli back to Meninaugrim, but no, we need him in the front line. We need him in the front line. Dane's halls, Axsmith Guild. I kind of want the money for buildings though. New mission. Dunlendings 900 gold. Yes. Get the 900 gold from them. We need those monies. And now we will go for the guild thingy and accept it. We don't have any money anyways. We're gonna accept it because then they're gonna ask again. So let's just accept even though we don't have any money. With that extra 900 gold, we got the Orcanic Clan Hall started at Erebor, which is gonna be lovely. Lovely indeed. Let's see now if we can bring this guy over. Can we bring you over? Oh, it's at 75%. But get over there. Oh, it didn't help at all in terms of population growth. Okay. Well then. Go back over there. You're gonna be more useful in Khazad-dûm then. Yeah, go back. We're gonna send Thorin, I think, to Meninaugrim instead. He's a really good governor, so he's gonna be sent over there. The question is, can we get 42%? Do we risk sending him out and saving a turn in order to get and hope that the dwarven laborers is going to be enough to keep the peace here? I think we should. We are going to do that. We're going to risk a turn. They are unhappy now, 51%. If they are rebelling, he's going to go back there. We need to figure out a way to make it happen. High Elves, Gondor, allied. Rangers and Lothlorien allied. Good to see the three peoples coming together. Dominion of Isengard, terrible. Okay. Terrible relations. Pig farm here. Large pig farm at Meninaugrim, that is good. You're going back to that location. These dwarven laborers, because they're not going to be useful here anyways, so we can send them to the frontier once he's back at Khazad-dûm. But for now they're going to stay there to keep the little peace that we have in there. Gimli, go back to Dane's halls. This diplomat is going for the orcs of the Misty Mountains. Are we at war with them? I think we are. Yeah, we are at war with them. I'm not surprised there. Absolutely not. Go and try and talk with the Rangers or someone. Get some extra diplomatic deals. I mean, we could strike at Rakjaberg if we wanted to, but we're gonna save that for the next episode. I think we're gonna do another end turn before we march out with these guys for Rakjaberg. But we want to try and take this one as soon as possible. But I'm gonna end the turn one more time before I do march out with the army. End the turn, and they're blue at Baruklad. which is gonna be not that great, but not terrible either. So we're gonna let those laborers be the governors there. And Thorin is gonna go for Meninaugrim. Maybe 1% or maybe 1.5% even. So it's definitely gonna be useful having him in there. It's gonna take 3 turns for him to get there. Gloin, get back in there. Dwarven laborers, try to get to Dane's halls. You might be needed over there at the frontier. This place is now happy again. This place is happy, but not good in terms of growth. But Thorin is on the way to get the growth back and going there. So we are fine, I think. This one is soon done. And we are building it Erebor, Kiriguanum, Meninaugrim, and Dane's Hall. So we can actually go for a building here. We have 42% culture here. I think in order to make this place happy in the long term, I think we should go for the brewery. Just to make them happy. Go for the brewery here. And that's gonna make this place happy in the long run. When the culture is up and going there. So we will go for that. Faction announcement. New family member. Okay. 2 new sons. We have Durin, Orn, and Lun. 2 guys 0 age and 1 at 1. It's going to take a long time before they come of age, but when that day comes, we're going to be happily taking them in to the family. And diplomats, move further north if you can. Go past here and try and talk with the rangers. And can we like get these guys to fall back? There we go. I think, let's just take a look here. Can we leave this place with 1 unit? I don't think so, but we're gonna check. No, we need some general in there. Do we send Gimli towards Rakyaberg? I think we're gonna send Gimli over there. Dane, you're gonna stay behind. Take the laborers with you. And we can destroy this army. But this battle we will go for in the next episode. I actually enjoy the fact that they have 2 Black Shield archers here. That means that we're gonna be able to wipe them out without having them defending Rakyaberg. But in the next episode, Gimli will take down Captain Radmus, and after that, he will go for Rakyaberg and cleanse this location out of Gundabad filth. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye to you all.